Hello there, everybody. It's Friday, so you know what that means. It's time for the second mode of Fan. I can't even. Fry! Oh, Strikes back. I don't know what's going on right now. It is Friday morning, and it is time to do a Q&A. Last week, a lot of you were like, brah, do a Q&A. And so here I am, sitting in the office, drinking some water out of a red cup. I got Kristen over there. Not really sure what she's doing.
Listening.
Oof.
Rooting for you.
Oh, that's better. That's so much better. That's so much better. Say that more often. But I have a ton of questions that I got from you from the internet. I asked Twitter. I said, Twitter, give me some questions. And so you have. And I picked a bunch at random. I have a bunch over here that I'm looking at right now. And so I shall choose them in no particular order to answer in the best way I know how. From Fox_Connie. Since it's Cox Con soon, what's your favorite moment overall 4 years so far? It's hard to think of a favorite moment because I have a lot of moments that I really like. There's a lot of Scary Game Squad moments that I enjoyed. There's a lot of random panel moments or randomly meeting a person or going to the bar afterwards and doing, too much drinking. And yeah, all that's great. I love it. But I also will never forget the guy who got the advertised like a shameless whore tattoo. I'll never forget that dude. That was crazy. Overall, the best possible moment, I think, was getting to play Terraria with TB and everyone losing their mind. And it was a lot of fun. I know that he was always upset when I made him play that game. And so it was great to do that. And I thought that was a really fun moment. So that's up there. That's definitely up there. But I had a lot of great moments. And hopefully this year we'll make some more. It's literally 16 days away. coxcon.co.uk. Wink. All right. Next question is from JoeCat105. Favorite cheese? My favorite cheese? Man, I like a blue cheese. I like a nasty blue cheese. I'm also a fan of Munster. I like a sharp cheddar. Like, I'm a cheese person. I once had a cheese that was like a Guinness cheese made with Guinness. Oh, that was good. I had a cheese that was like a chocolate cheese. That was strange but delicious. I love cheeses, but I love to cut the cheese. At 97Tiny says, what's your achievement that you're most proud of? What's the achievement that I'm most proud of? You mean in life or in a video game? In a video game, I have an achievement on Steam that I'm like one of the 0.2% people in the world to do it. So I feel pretty good about that one. But I think it's in The Witcher. It's Witcher 2, I believe. I have almost every achievement in Witcher. I think I mentioned this before. I have almost every achievement in Witcher 2 except for the one that's like beat it on insane mode. Because I got to the last chapter and then I died in a cutscene. And I'll never forget that as long as I live. I will give the guys at CDP hell for that for as long as I live. You shouldn't have been able to die in a cutscene. It made me so mad. In life achievements, man, I get to wake up every day and play video games. That's like the best life achievement. At 4mathme asks, a while back you announced some changes to the channel, and we have indeed seen some changes. Are you happy with the changes done so far? What's next? Oh, all right. Well, this is a real one. I thought these were all going to be like goofy questions. This is a real one. I can be real. Yeah, we made some changes mostly because I need to have me time. I love y'all, but I don't want to get burnt out. And the route of burnout is trying to compete with streamers doing Let's Plays on YouTube. It's impossible. It's simply impossible. And so I have to change up what I want to do. I tried, and a lot of you hated it. I let my editors that I hired go nuts, and you were like, nope, this isn't what we want. And I was like, all right, lesson learned. So I'm doing a show with Santel that'll be on the channel, and we're going to have these. Fan Fridays will be on the channel, and we're going to do a few more things, but don't expect crazy uploads every day. You're not going to get 2 a day anymore. It's just not going to happen. You might get 4 a week, and it's going to be things that I really want to do. And that's just the way it's going to be. And I know it sucks because a lot of you are probably like, but I need my everyday fix. You know what? That's why there are almost 4,000 videos to go through. Bless your sweet souls. I need to do this for me. And that's just the way it's going to be. I'm sure I'll take a hit to the channel, and I'm sure I'll take a hit in your lives. But, sometimes you got to do you. And so that's what it's about. At Malkane B asks, if someone personally doesn't believe that a tip should be given unearned, is it still wrong not to tip in America, in your opinion? You got me answering about tips. This is what happens when you choose at random. I am responsible for your ideology on tips now. God help me. What do you think about the general idea of tipping? Not exactly a question for you, I know, but I'm curious about your thoughts. Okay, well, tipping in the U.S. is screwed up because most of the time, originally I think the concept of tipping was if they did a good job, you would tip them. Now, most waiters, waitresses, for example, make their money off of tips. They get paid an unreasonably low amount of money, and then they earn the rest of it based on tips, which is pretty messed up. And I don't know how waiters, waitresses, people who are in the service industry who deal with tips feel about it, but for me, I've always been like, I feel obligated to tip you because it's how you get paid. But at the same time, I've experienced some shitty service and I'm like, I really don't want to tip your ass, but like, I don't know. It's complicated, especially here in the States. I feel like it's a little messed up. At Dark Dirt Dank, what a great Dark Dirt Dank. I suck at that. Plans to DM for a campaign anytime soon. Oddballs finale has me itching for more. First off, thank you for watching Oddballs. It was great. I had a ton of fun. Obviously, Sunfall Cycle is still going on. If you want to jump into that, we're like 30 some episodes in, but it's really fun. And yeah, when all my traveling is over and I'm back at the end of September, I have plans to take you to a galaxy far, far away. So look out for that. It's gonna be good. At Venusian Bacon, who is your favorite female character that could easily kick your ass? Well, I feel like most female characters can kick my ass, so all female? Like, if you're in a video game and you're a woman, chances are you could kick my ass. So, I don't know. My favorite one that could kick my ass, obviously any of the ones behind me. And jury's over there. I got a bunch over there. Like, yeah, take your pick. They all got me. And I would love it. At the Coffee Den, what's the best way to set up an online portfolio as an editor? Real talk. I'm gonna drop you this real nugget, this real Jesse nugget. When making any sort of demo reel or anything, be it editing or voice acting or whatever, only use your best stuff. Put the best thing you've ever done first, and understand it doesn't have to be very long. People always want to include as much as possible so that everyone knows everything they can do. Put only your best work. And let me tell you, people will see maybe 30 seconds before they decide whether they want you or not. Very few times are people going to watch the entire thing and be like, the beginning was like, all right, but by the end I was sold. That does not happen. People do not have the time to go through. Even 5 minutes is a lot. Like, when I did VO stuff, they were like, you better get it all out in 60 seconds. And so I think that's the case here. If you have any sort of online portfolio, make a video, put your best stuff together, and keep it short. That's pretty much how it works. Or have several short, different variations. Like, this is editing for this thing. This is like corporate editing, and this is like post edit, like all sorts of different things. But like, here's me using After Effects. I don't know. But definitely, if you're gonna go that way, make sure it's very clearly marked and separated. Otherwise, just keep it tight. Keep it tight, and people will respect you for that. They'll actually like that you didn't waste their time. At Kahuna456, I'm gonna be in Maui at the end of September. I'm very excited for this. It's part of my parents' Christmas thing. I'm really excited. We're finally going, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I may do nothing. I may just lay on a beach and do nothing. That's halfway to my goal, my life goal, of laying on a beach and earning 20%. If I could find a way to earn 20% of something while on this beach, that would be the best. Will you put up a scream schedule? Will you put up a schedule? Will you put up a stream schedule to make it easier to catch you live? Sure. When? I don't know. But I feel like I should eventually. I try. The problem is that I have to do all this other stuff around the office, like the YouTube stuff. And hopefully in the future, when I'm not too deep dived into YouTube stuff, I will be able to stream more. At Diablo2112, would you ever do a US-based Cox Con? Maybe. The thing about a US-based Cox Con is if I did it, I would then have to make a choice between a UK versus US. I literally cannot afford to do both. It's an impossibility. I can do one or the other. So, if I did do a US-based Cox Con, it would negate a UK Cox Con. However, I would, throw a bone to my overseas friends and do like a Scary Game Squad night, right? Like do a tour or something, like something that I could at least go there to show them that I didn't forget about them, because I would feel terrible. But it's quite possible. It could happen. At the Lave99, with as long as she's worked for you, what are your favorite moments with Kristen? Oh my God. She's in the room for this too.
But you better make it good.
My favorite moments are always when Kristen finds something so funny that she laughs uncontrollably. And then, because she's laughing uncontrollably, starts crying. And then because she's crying, laughs even harder at her crying. Then I'll film it. And then she'll laugh at her being filmed laugh crying. And then she'll almost pass out. And then keep laughing. And then just look like she is a total mess afterwards. And it's really funny. And it happens, I'll be real, more than I'd like to admit. There's times where she will just die. And I don't know what set her off. I don't know what she's laughing at. But I will be there to exploit the hell out of it. And so, yeah, those are my favorite moments. Because they are a riot. You have no clue. I think some of you have seen it if you're on the Patreon. I think some of you have seen it. The weird, Kristen just dying of laughter things. They're hilarious. They're my favorite Kristen moments. Charles Jacobson asks, how would you describe Alex, Davis, or Gerard as sandwiches? Now, this is a question I could get behind. All right, Gerard, I think, is a chicken sandwich. Like a grilled chicken sandwich. He's good. He's just right. He's kind of everything you want. And, but no cheese. He's not too much. He's just right. Davis, a BLT, Old Faithful. He got that crunch. He got that tang. It's all about Davis. Alex, however, he is like a really sloppy, drippy, I'm going to say some sort of banh mi something or other, or like a muffaletta sandwich, or some sort of something that just, as you squeeze it, the sides come out, and it's drippy and nasty, and it's a little salty, the sandwich. That's out for sure. That's Alex, 100%. Oh, and if I had to be a sandwich, I would be a grilled cheese. Cheesy, very white and cheesy. Colette Carles asks, do you have any words of wisdom for university students feeling burned out? Well, oh my God. Having been there, let's see. Words of wisdom. Make sure you think about your schedule, right? Make sure you think about what you can get done in a week. Make sure you plan your classes accordingly. Don't try to do too much. Remember, the objective is to get A's, not graduate very quickly. So do what you can do in order to get the best GPA you can do. Also, remember responsibility. A lot of the time, burnout is also because you go out and party, or you stay up too late, or you do everything but what you're supposed to do. So sometimes burnout's on you. Also, I think that you should invest in some chill time, right? And find some time to just relax and do nothing. Just take some time and just read a book, or watch some TV, or go to the movies. Zone out, right? That's needed as well. And time for friends. But again, you have to min-max all that. You have to figure out how to include friend time, you time, and homework time, and school time all into this. And I think a lot of college kids are like, well, if I do my classes Monday, Wednesday, Friday, what ends up happening, your Monday, Wednesday, Friday is insane. And then you spend all Tuesday, Thursday doing nothing. And then you end up getting, like, be really smart about it. If you can handle classes at 7 a.m., do a 7 a.m. class. But if you can't, don't be the dummy who's like, well, if I take a 7 a.m. class, that means I'll force myself to get up earlier. Don't do that. It's a trap. It's a trap. You're falling into the trap. Don't do it. There's no reason for you to do that. Do things you know you can do and accomplish. And try your hardest to focus on your grade rather than like, I got out of school in a year and a half. Don't worry about that. Like, there's a lot you gotta focus on your mental health as well. At Syochok Skychuk. Can you tell us more about that thing you were doing with Felicia, if I understand correctly? Oh, yeah. Felicia Day has a show called Voyage to the Stars. It's a podcast that is like all improv. Well, there's a structure to it, but it's almost all improv. It's her, Janet Varney, who I'm sure you know, Colton Dunn, who was from Superstore, and then Steve Berg, who was from Good Place and Goldberg's, and they are this crazy crew, the ship, and then there are other characters who come in the show, and I am one of those, and I'm not going to spoil it for you, which one I am or who I am, but I think I'm in the next season, so look for that. Should be good. If you want to catch up, all the episodes are on your favorite podcast listening thing, and it's really, really entertaining. I'm not saying that the episode I'm in is a riot, but it is really funny. I have no idea how they're going to make it work, but man, I will say that the episode's filled with accents, and I am not good at accents, so just imagine it's going to be great. Yeah, so I think that's it for me. That's a lot of questions. We've been going for literally too long. I've answered all these questions to the best of my ability. I tried. Lord knows I tried. And so I think if you have another suggestion for next week's Fan Friday, let me know in the comments below. What should we do for next week's Fan Friday? We can play a board game. We can throw a cheese slice on Kristen. We can, I don't know, whatever. You tell me. But it's because of the people above that this stuff gets to happen. These are the real heroes. These are the patrons at the 25 and up level. They're the ones who make this all possible, that I can do kind of whatever I want. They are my favorite people in the world, and I'm so thankful to them for being able to, you know, let me off the hook of dealing with the BS that is YouTube, and allow me to have a Twitch channel that is a lifetime subscription. It's because of them that you get the content you do, and you get it the way you get it. So be sure to thank them. They are amazing. But that's it for me. Thank you so much. And we will be back next week with another Fan Friday Strikes Back. So as always, to be continued.
You know, where's the payoff? Bring the strippers and booze. We do occasionally talk about video games. Bring the strippers and booze. Not enough time for video games. Bring the strippers and booze.
Oh, thank God, I don't need pants now.
Hey, JC, what are you doing? Not much. Making a fortune.
It's a production of broadcast.
Yeah, now sing music.
It's a production of broadcast.
Bring the strippers and booze.
It's a production of broadcast.
Now I'm here to ask and answer one simple question.
It's a production of broadcast.
You